Right, get ready, because today we're diving into one of the most mysterious and breathtaking places on Earth, the Amazon rainforest. You've heard of it, but trust me, this isn't just a forest. It's a world of its own, bursting with secrets, mind-blowing creatures, and discoveries that will change the way you see nature forever. They call it the lungs of our planet, stretching across 9 countries and covering over 5.5 million square kilometers. Just imagine, hidden within this vast green ocean are creatures and mysteries we're only beginning to understand. It's like stepping into an alien world, right here on Earth. And today, we're unlocking its most astonishing secrets. The creatures, the survival tactics, the psychological warfare of nature itself. Because the Amazon isn't just surviving, it's evolving in ways that defy logic. Let's start with something that sounds impossible. There's a plant that isn't actually a plant. Sounds bizarre, right? But before we reveal that mystery, let's set the stage. This isn't just any jungle. It's a living, breathing superorganism, home to over 40,000 plant species, 1,300 bird species, 3,000 types of fish, and more than 430 mammals. That's more biodiversity than anywhere else on Earth. But here, where it gets even wilder. Deep within the Amazon, indigenous communities have lived in harmony with this ecosystem for centuries. Their knowledge of the forest is unmatched, and they hold secrets modern science is only beginning to uncover. Secrets about survival, about healing, and about how nature itself manipulates life. So how did this massive rainforest even come to be? Believe it or not, the Amazon was once an ancient sea. Over millions of years, it transformed into the dense, thriving rainforest we see today, a powerhouse of biodiversity and a crucial player in regulating our planet's climate. And while it provides over 20% of the world's oxygen, it's also absorbing an immense amount of carbon dioxide, acting as a natural buffer against climate change. But here's the real danger: it's under threat. Deforestation, climate change, human activity, it's all taking a toll. And if we lose the Amazon, we lose more than just trees. We lose an entire system that keeps our planet in balance. For centuries, scientists thought this rainforest was an untouched wilderness. But explorers like Alexander von Humboldt shattered that myth when they ventured into its depths. What they found changed our understanding of the jungle forever. And today, with advanced technology, satellites mapping deforestation, drones exploring the canopy, and even DNA sequencing identifying new species, we're peeling back the layers of this vast ecosystem. But even with all this, we've barely scratched the surface. Now, let's talk about some of the strangest, most mind-blowing adaptations in the Amazon. You ready? First up, the kapok tree. This giant soars up to 200 feet, towering over the jungle like a skyscraper. Its massive trunk stores water for the dry season, ensuring it thrives even when the forest struggles. Then there's the jaguar, the largest big cat in the Americas. Silent, powerful, and built for stealth, this apex predator keeps the ecosystem balanced. But wait until you hear about the creatures that have evolved beyond belief. Ever heard of the pitcher plant? It looks like a harmless flower, but it's actually a psychological predator. It lures insects with sweet nectar, and once they step inside, game over. The plant digests them whole, it's nature's own death trap. And then there's the poison dart frog, tiny, colorful, and one of the most toxic creatures on Earth. Its vibrant colors aren't just random, they're a warning. A psychological trick that tells predators, you eat me, you die. Survival in the Amazon is as much about the mind as it is about strength. But if you think that's wild, wait until you hear about the army ants. They don't just hunt, they strategize. Moving as a single unstoppable force, they swarm in waves, devouring everything in their path. It's not just a feeding frenzy, it's precision, coordination, and dominance. And let's not forget the electric eel. It can generate a shock powerful enough to knock out a horse. It's nature's version of a taser, a built-in weapon designed for both offense and defense. In an environment where survival is never guaranteed, these creatures have evolved superpowers. It's mind-blowing. Life here doesn't just survive. It thrives by outsmarting, outmaneuvering, and overpowering its competition. And yet, we've only explored a tiny fraction of this place. There are thousands, maybe even millions, of species we haven't discovered yet. So to everyone listening, keep exploring. Keep asking questions. Stay amazed by this incredible world. Because who knows, the biggest discoveries might still be out there waiting to be found. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time.